Thanks for clicking. I'm Hideaki, or J in short, the man who is introducing simple recipes for foods popular in Japan with useful +1 tips and efforts to make it efficiently taste better with my sometimes clumsy second language. In this video, you will see how the standard Japanese Yakisoba should be made in less than 10 minutes. Let's start preparation. First, cabbage. Previously, I uploaded an okonomiyaki video, and basically ingredients used are pretty much similar. This time, I'm making a portion, probably for 2 people or so. Please cut cabbage into this kind of size, not too small, but not too big. For stir-frying dishes like yakisoba, please wipe out and remove waters as much as possible like this. This is important, so please do. Next is the onion. You can cut it in a simple way like this, but please don't cut it in bigger or thicker than this, so that you can stir fry with others in a balanced way. Next is the garlic. Please mince the garlic into small sizes. Next is the pork meat. I recommend using a rib slice. The size to cut should be 3 cm or so, based on other ingredients' cut size. For the Chinese noodles for yakisoba, I'm using something like this, usually available in supermarkets in Japan. But if you use noodles that require to be boiled in advance, please use a strainer and mix with a small amount of oils to prevent sticking to each other. Also, some amounts of bean sprouts are used. Again, the point is that you want to keep vegetables not having waters on their surface. It can ruin the stir-frying processes later, so please make sure waters are removed at this point. Now it's showtime. To stir-fry yakisoba, you might want to skillfully move the pan and do the work flawlessly. For that, a Chinese bowl-shaped pan like this should be used in my opinion. On the highest heat, heat the pan until it becomes hot enough to show steam like this. Starting from noodles. Please also check out the timer on the upper right of the screen to see the speed of this cooking process. Noodles have been microwaved in advance, so it's already hot. What you want to do here is coat it with oils and slightly boil the noodles. As a secret seasoning, I'm using Mirin here for noodles to have a slight sweetness. Stir fry further just a little. And put on the plate for a while. Next is pork. I highly recommend stir-frying pork separately like this. It makes the meat have a better taste and smell. Seasoning with salt and pepper just a little. Once the meat looks ideally heated, put it in a separate place again. Finally, the vegetables are the next. But at this point, please heat the pan again until it is hot enough to show steam again. This is the skill to make a difference. In a usual household, at least in Japan, a gas stove can't be strong enough, so each time you stir-fry something, the temperature of the pan surface decreases. For the vegetables, you want to stir-fry them in a very hot pan with an adequate amount of oils. Otherwise, waters inside each ingredient will come out every second and end up having an unnecessarily watery dish. Yakisoba really doesn't want that. Heat all vegetables at once. And then add garlic only after that. This is to prevent the garlic from being unnecessarily brown and having a bitter taste. Seasoning veggies with salt and pepper suitable at this point. Once the fire gone through veggies, meat and noodles can be mixed now. Then is an important detail, the Otafuku Yakisoba sauce. You can make yakisoba sauce using the Worcestershire sauce as its base, but I recommend using Otafuku sauce from Japanese or Asian supermarkets. And this is another secret seasoning, it's Scallion oil. You can make it by extracting the scallion stage by frying it on low heat for 20 minutes or so. This channel often uses this oil. And now it's nearly done. As the finisher topping, red pickled ginger and Aonori or powder-shaped dried seaweed paper are added on the top, and the cooking is complete now. If you make yakisoba in this way, you will know that it's ridiculously delicious, really. Anyway, thank you for watching.